If you thought vintage was dead, vintage is not dead. My boy Jason is keeping it very much alive. Guess what? This is our second episode with another high school student from Westside High. Jason, what's up, man? How are you?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm fantastic, bro. I love you young guys that are hustling, coming over here, talking about what you guys are doing, bro. That's one of the things that gets me excited. Bro, tell us a little bit about what you got going on. I know you're doing vintage, but tell them what's going on with this vintage.
Yes, sir. The market right now is crazy. Everybody's trying to get vintage. It's super hot. There's so many vendors, especially the Omaha area here. I know 30 plus just myself, and it's growing from that. So 30 vendors and growing, and that's just what I know. My business is Kips Clothes, so I sell on eBay, Depop, and then I do markets here in the Omaha area. And yeah, man, it's just been growing crazy recently. It's very scalable. Everyone's trying to get their hands on some 1990s, early 2000s clothing in the past couple months. So
that's dope, bro. So how long you been in business?
So I started January of 2025, so it's been a little bit over a year now.
Okay, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
So I'm assuming you're making money, but are you profitable right now?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So what I do is I go to thrift stores in the Omaha area, rag houses that are a couple hours away. We don't have any here in Omaha. And then I hand select, hand pick, hand source everything. So everything's one of one pieces.
Okay.
And then my margins there, I try to get at least 100% on everything
Damn.
that I pick.
That's better than crypto right now.
For sure.
100% margins. Yo, this guy is a maniac, but I love it. That's the kind of numbers you want to be making. Those are the kind of things you want to be actually striving for. So you go into the thrift store, you look for these pieces of gems, is what we're going to call them. They're gems, ladies and gentlemen. These vintage pieces of gems. And then you turn around and you put them on your website. What is it? What do you got? How do you sell this stuff, bro?
Yeah, so my main channel there it's called Depop. So it's kind of like your typical eBay or like Poshmark, but that it's your basically your only select target market of people that are looking for vintage, as Depop is only vintage clothing and like shoes. You find some sneakers on there, maybe like belts, stuff like that.
Okay, all right. So what's your website and how can people get in contact with you, my guy?
Just my main like my Instagram. That's a big thing. I like to post weekly on there with my drops, what I'm thrifting. And then again, markets in the Omaha area. We do a lot with Great Plains Vintage here, and then Workshop Omaha as well. They host a lot of events. So I know they got one coming up here on the 25th this next weekend in Exarban at Sonny's. So you guys can see me there.
What time to what time is that at Exarban?
It'll be 10 to 4.
Okay, and that's this weekend?
Yep, this weekend.
Dope, bro, dope. Let me ask you, so why or what got you into doing this? What's your why, bro?
So I just always had a love for, fashion, style. I loved going to these thrift stores and just finding the vintage to wear for myself. So I thought, why not make a business out of it? Because I think that if you're doing something that you love, you're bound to succeed there.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. If you're doing something that you love, it doesn't even feel like work, bro.
No, not at all.
It's a great day, actually. You get to wake up and say, all right, I get to do this. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So let me ask you this. If you could tell anybody your age or a young entrepreneur coming up, what advice would you give them, bro?
Young entrepreneurs, if you guys are just starting up, I would just say, just go for it. Failure is a part of the process. It's bound to happen, but that's just got to be your drive for more success and what makes you want to keep going, because it's part of the process and it's what makes entrepreneurship so great.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. I like that. Let me ask you this: what was your favorite piece that you've ever found out there? Give us like a story on one of these badass pieces that you found.
That's a hard one there. There's so much.
Give me two of the best pieces that you ever found, bro. That you still remember. And tell us how you found that piece.
I found this USA Dream Team, and it was from when like all those guys were on the Team USA basketball team. I can't remember what year it was, but that was a dope piece. It had all like the bobbleheads on it. It was a really sick piece, and I kept that one for myself there. I didn't sell that one. I had to keep that.
Where'd you find it at though?
Goodwill bins.
What?
Yep. And then I found a brown Carhartt jacket. That was one of my favorites as well.
Okay.
That one was pretty dope.
And you kept that too?
Yeah, I kept that one as well.
So when you're looking for people, when you're looking for pieces, you go in there actually looking for yourself, and then if you find something that the market might want, or do you have like a list? Does anybody say, hey, if you find this, let me know?
Yeah, so, you know, with trends, they shift a lot. So you kind of just got to know what's trendy at the time and go in looking for obviously vintage, but then if something's trendy that you wouldn't usually buy, you know, you might buy that because it's more likely to sell there. But yeah, I'm mainly just looking at like the tags of everything. A lot of pieces, they show like the year that it was made in. So just like the older pieces,
Yeah.
90s, 2000s there. Yeah.
Official tissue is what I call it. So let us know, Jason, how can the people support you, bro?
How can they support me, man?
Yeah.
Just get on my Depop. It's Kips Clothes there. That's where I mainly sell at. And then these markets here in the Omaha area, actually in the Millwork Commons here, we did one a couple months ago. So just follow the Instagram and look out for events like that, and they could come shop with me.
Well, you heard it here first. Jason, I want to thank you for coming out, bro.
Yeah, man.
I really appreciate your hustle, your grind.
Yeah.
I definitely want to bring you back in 90 days or so to see where you're at.
Yeah.
You know, and I know you're presenting today, so I can't wait to see how the crowd responds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
No, you're welcome, bro. But I appreciate your hustle, man. Keep it up, all right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, this has been Activate You, and we're out of here.